Hey, what's up guys, TheJordude here, back again with another Shadowverse video. This is going to be the first episode of a new series I'm starting called Road to Grandmasters, which is basically a ladder climb series. I'm just going to be playing various decks and just trying to hit Grandmasters with them. So basically this is kind of like a filler, I would kind of say it's a filler series where I could post more daily content for you guys. Just something for you guys to see every day. For when I don't have a new deck and gameplay video, or for other games if I'm not posting any other kind of video, I will be trying to post a Road to Grandmasters video, just so that you have something to see on a daily basis. So yeah, because like I said before, I kind of ran out of vials to craft new decks for deck and gameplay videos, and then kind of after a while, especially when later into an expansion, you just kind of run out of decks to feature for deck and gameplays. So this is, I find that this is going to be a good way to get content when I'm out of like other content to make, kind of. But yeah, so a lot of you guys do enjoy my gameplays, so hopefully it's still interesting to you guys, even though we're featuring like decks that I've played in the past. So in today's video, we're just going to be playing some Gensetsu Shadow, one of the strongest decks you could play on ladder. So yeah, hopefully we can climb some ladder. If you guys enjoyed this new series, make sure you let me know in the comments and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Enjoy the games, guys. See you guys next time. Peace. Alright, I guess it's Swordcraft. I would say against Swordcraft for favored, unless it's, yeah, even Ambush Sword I think we're favored. Usually against, if it's probably Evil Sword, because most people are mid-range Evolved Sword, you could just out-resource them and grind them out eventually. This hand was maybe just keep the Sauce and the Gensetsu. Gensetsu is a key card, so I like to hold it in my hand. I apologize for the background sound. We kind of have a clogged sink that we're just trying to unclog. So nothing to do this turn. Oh, Levin sword maybe. Yeah, this is an evil sword then if they're playing Levin followers. Here we'll play the Yukiona. I just want to trade into his 2/2 with the Yukiona over the Sauce. Otherwise he could value trade over the Sauce and then kind of gets ahead on the board and start taking too much damage. Adjust this. Yeah, this is really hard to deal with right now. I guess like the Shinobu could be pretty good next turn. I kind of want to play the Shitundoji though, especially with going second. We get the 3 evil points, so we could get the Union Burst down on our Shinobu quite quickly. So maybe we just take some damage early. I'm just afraid of like getting overwhelmed here. Like we could use the Shinobi, we get the full clear. No, I prefer the Shitundoji here. I think it just sets up better my next turns. The Shitundoji is also kind of hard for Sword to deal with because it is a Bane. He might just like start going face. We do have the Ceres though, so the Ceres does help us heal up some life. And if we could get to the Gensetsu on 9, we could also Gensetsu on 7, because we could use the Eternal Vow on 6. Eternal Vow was like, we have like these 2 drops that we could play on the Vow turn, so it's not that bad. Mirror image. This 4/4 is kind of hard to deal with Ceres, because the Ceres is actually taking damage. Sora here. I could use the Sora. I could go play the Sauce or the Nicola and trade into the Levin Archer. The Sora gains the Necromancy. Or I don't even need the Necromancy. I probably save the Necromancy then. So I could clear the board, or I could go for the Ceres. I want to go for the Ceres this turn, and then turn 6 Eternal Vow, and then 7 Gensetsu. I think that's how we're coming back from this game. We have to kill the 4/4 here. We take damage onto the Ceres, but hopefully the clash just makes it annoying enough to deal with. I think going for the Sora, just like it deals with the board this turn, but then it doesn't help me in the next few turns, so I feel like I'm just putting myself in a more losing position. Because next time I could use the Eternal Vow, and I could use the Sora with the evil effect to possibly help clear this board up. Levin Justice is so good. This ward's annoying. But yeah, the Sora here. I can use the Sora, kills the Mina. I trade over the ward. And I could just play like a Nicola, or I play the Thoth to kill the Kagemitsu, I think. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. I should be able to stabilize now. Don't want to play the second sauce here. Board space doesn't really matter, because I think if I could trade these small followers in. I should be able to get the skin setsu down with all the foxes next turn. If not, like if I don't find myself in a position where I need to get setsu, then probably fine, because then I'm in a winning position anyways, I think. Yeah, this is fine. We could just go like Ceres plus Shinobu. Shinobu also just clears his board. Alternatively, we could just trade the 2 1/1s in, trade in a Thoth, play the Gensetsu, then we have a full board. How does he deal with a full board? It's kind of hard for him. Let's trade this first, see what we get. Helio. I'm kind of leaning for the Gensetsu. I think the Gensetsu is just too strong for him to deal with on turn 8. I don't know. It was kind of close. Like, the Shinobu Ceres is good, but like, it's kind of overdoing it. Like, Shinobu's not getting a big clear, which it can do, especially against Sword, where they go wide on boards a lot of times. And Ceres, Ceres would be good to play, but I didn't have anything else that was good to play with it. I guess my Helio was reduced, so I could have went Ceres plus Helio that turn. It would have been like a meh turn though. But this is going to be a better board for my Shinobu to go. It's unlikely that he could kill this Gensetsu. The Gensetsu though are not getting the full heal potential with the foxes, but the foxes, just having the wards is annoying for him, and he has to deal with them. Otherwise I get the like 11 sword, they do have some storm ability with like Albert, but they can't do like a lot of storm damage, I think. This Kagemetsu is really scary though. I would have won, like if we had a pudding, it would be good. So we could go Shinobu here and on the Aether and Ceres to clear the Kagemetsu. Probably good. How much damage do we have? We have 9. We could just try to find lethal as well with the oh no, we can't play a second Gensetsu if we get it. So let's demonic possession a Helio first anyways. See what our options are. Yeah, so with the legendary skeleton we have 14 damage. which is almost enough. So we could just set up. Just hit him for 9 this turn. So yeah, next turn basically is Shinobu does the 2 damage plus a legendary skeleton, came for 5, so he has to heal, kill me this turn, or set up a ward that I can't deal with, and Albert doesn't do any of that, so... Oh, okay, he actually gets a ward here. He could evolve. I still don't think he could get through my whole board and prevent lethal this turn, so should just be game here. Yeah, like he can't even kill this Gensetsu. Gensetsu is stuck on the board for 3 turns. Yeah. Okay, Shadow Mirror. Going first. We don't really need Malice if we're going first. Kasha's good. Demonic Possession is also good, just to try to find our key cards. Into Shadow Mirror, like one of the best cards is actually Nicholas, because you just get that inevitability. But we're only running 1 copy, I believe, in my deck, just because you only need 1. Demonic Procession here, we can't really play it because Barrier Raiding our Kasha is kind of not good. Don't want to Barrier Raid our Gensetsu, of course, and the Sora is not a 1 attack or health. Yeah, we'll just play the Sora here. If we had Helio last time, we'd probably Demonic Procession to Helio. Helio is like good in this matchup because it's sticky, so it could set up board situations where you could pressure lethal, especially like an evolved Helio. Evolved Helio sometimes doesn't work though because the pudding could remove the effect. Let's play the Kasha here, try to find... The Shuden Doji, like if we had it next turn, we probably wouldn't play it. We'd probably just play the Helio, but... Okay, so there's a Nicola. We could go Thos, Nicola. We could also go Helio. Demonic Procession, we still don't have anything great with it. Like, we could Demonic Procession to Ceres, I guess. Ideally, we do it on the Thos, so... But here, I kind of just want to go Thos, Nicola, just go a bit wider on the board. On turn 4, he's playing Shuten Doji most of the time. So Shuten Doji be at 4 health. The Nicola could train to us, then we could Ceres evolve. Ceres could kill the Shuten Doji without problem. So I like setting up 2 followers this turn. We could have also went for Helio Miyako, but I want to have the Miracle's Union burst at this point. Like, if we're not playing Miyako on turn 1, we'd probably just be better off saving it because it's so good in this matchup. So the Shuten Doji comes out as we expected. Probably kills the 2 attacks. And yeah, like I said, we could set up the 3 health on the Shuten Doji for our Ceres. And that looks like what the play is this turn. Don't have anything better to do. Hopefully we draw into a Shuten Doji next turn so we can start getting that set up. Because the longer he has Shuten Doji passive and we don't, he gets like an advantage because he gets the extra storm that can help trade the board or push some chip damage. Like if we get Shuten Doji, especially because we have the Nicola now, like we could pressure a lot, and he's already at 13. So we could be trying to set up like a win here. He has a Ceres. Ceres might be trading into my Ceres, which is fine for me. Like he's not getting the extra health. I kind of want to have the Helio. Make sure I have the Helio for the evolve now. Okay, so there's the TheJordude. That's actually perfect for us. We're going to evolve that right away here. And then now we get the Nicola to play every turn. That gets Storm. So like, usually in the Shadow Mirror, it kind of gets dragged out and becomes really grindy. But I think we just have enough tempo now that we could just possibly get the win in the next few turns. He might have a Ginsetsu next turn though. So in counting for him having a Ginsetsu next turn, we might want to set up the Eternal Vow next turn. Okay. Yeah, or is there's no other way we could set up lethal with him and play around the drain, I think. He's so close to dying, but against the 2 heals him right back up, so this ends up actually becoming another grind out battle, I think. We could also just play the Helio here. Like, what if we play Helio and just hit him for 2? He goes down to 8, but he heals up 4. Plus he gets the 4 wards. So 2 Ginsetsu on the follow-up turn. No, I don't think we get there by doing the Eternal Vow, some kind of Eternal Vow play, because the wards are just in the way. Miyako's at 8. I could play Miyako next turn. There's nothing I really want Demonic Procession. I kind of want this whole hand to Demonic Procession. I'm going to go for the Eternal Vow this turn, as well as the Helio, to trade to him. And then I think this is almost just good enough to pass. We can't storm anything else. There's no point playing the Legendary Skeletons right now. So I think by doing this, he doesn't get any. He only gains 2 health from Drain. The only question is, how do we deal with the Ginsetsu because it's blocked behind all the wards? The pudding time's really unfortunate for the Nicola. That's like the one counter to it. Because I was hoping the Nicola would just carry me. TheJordude. We're getting a zombie next turn. So we have 7 damage. We just need 3 damage, but there's no way we could get 3 damage. Unfortunately. Just going to push 6 here. Okay, I kind of want to use my Ginsetsu. We could trade everything and then Ginsetsu gets the full damage. I'm 1 damage off. The thing is, like, he gets to play his Ginsetsu. This goes into here anyways. Can we set up a Helio? Okay, what if we just play Helio this turn? And push 5. He could do 7 damage this turn, but he can't kill me, right? He can't get 7 damage. Because he doesn't have enough Necro for a Legendary Skeleton. So he can't Legendary Skeleton plus Shinobi me. I'm gonna do this anyways. Yeah, this is kind of interesting because now his board is actually kind of locked. So Ginsetsu for the he can't get many Ginsetsu foxes. Next turn I also have Gensetsu plus my 0 cost Miyako plus the Pudding Time, which can nullify one effect. Possibly a ward. He could have like a Ceres. Like ideally for him, he has another Miyako to cancel out my Helio last word. But then he'd probably not setting up a ward, so my legendary skeleton kills him. He would have to have Miyako plus Ceres, and that'd be exactly 8 play points, so he can have that. The chances he does have it though increase now the demonic procession, but he has to have a Miyako that's Union Burst 8 right now. So the demonic procession from the first Miyako wouldn't work. I think this was probably the best way to set up a lethal here, because I don't think he has an answer to this. Yeah, so he's going back up to 8. Yeah, so we actually get the win now. Cool.